Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. Hi, I'm Shannon. I hope you're all doing well. So today's video, we have a Christmas gift guide for her. So we have anything from your girlfriend to your sister to your nan to your mum to your auntie, etc. I've also chosen anything to do with like different budget wise, so it could be affordable to luxury. So without further ado, let's just get on into the video. The first one that I have is jewelry. It's based on personal preference, you know what it is that you like. It could be gold, it could be silver, it could be rose gold, anything up to like earrings, necklaces, bracelets, anklets, if that's your thing. I think it's kind of like a nice personal gift, if you know what I mean. It depends on what your budget is. You know, you can get really nice ones from Argos, you can get really like expensive stuff if your budget is a lot more higher, so for example like Cartier, but those ones are super expensive. But yeah, depending on what your budget is, you can get like really nice bracelets from Pandora, which is more affordable. But I think Pandora is a really nice one. If somebody already has like a Pandora bracelet, if you wanted to like add to it, a Pandora charm would be really nice. They're more affordable presents if you know, if you're not looking to massively splash out, but also you want to get something really personal. I think Pandora charms are actually a really nice like present to get on Christmas because they do very personal ones. I have one myself that I've had for years, and nearly like every occasion, special occasion like birthdays, Christmas or whatever it is, Mother's Day, I normally just get like a little charm, which I really like because like I said, these sorts of like bangles are very like personal. So the next one is perfume. So I think perfume goes without saying. I think it is such a good gift, very personal preference. You don't even have to splash out for the super expensive ones. Some places do like dupes in like Boots or Next or like Zara. Zara's a really nice one and their smells are super nice. So it's more of an affordable perfume. You don't have to spend a lot of money to get a really nice perfume. Zara is a really good one. I do highly recommend buying your perfumes from Zara. Also as well, if your budget is a bit more expensive, you know, you can go for like Chanel, you can go for like Paco Rabanne, etc. You know what scent you like, as long as you tell your other half or your mum, whoever it is that's going to be buying you Christmas presents, you know what sort of scents that you like. If you have a preferred smell, then cool. I have like perfumes for like loads of different occasions. So some I will have like during the day perfumes, I will have nighttime perfumes, and they kind of have like different scents. There are some really nice cheaper alternatives. You're just gonna have to go and hunt. The next one that I have is, I've never personally done it myself, but I do think Hampers for Christmas is a really nice one. So a nice Christmas hamper. So it could just be like for a friend, you know, that you want to get like nice little bits for the hamper, but you don't want to like spend so much money, but you also want to give something back. Do you know what I mean? So a nice hamper could include so many different things like socks, your favorite candles, nice face masks, you know, nice pajama sets, some chocolate, you know, depending on what that person likes. I love Hampers because it's such small things that aren't gonna break the bank. Do you know what I mean? So also what I just want to mention is, obviously with the time of year that we are having, people aren't gonna have the biggest budget that they normally would. It's gonna sound super cringy that I say this, but it is the thought that counts. It doesn't matter about the most expensive thing that you can buy someone, you know, someone can take great gratitude in just the smallest things. Like I love getting fluffy socks. I think Hampers are such a good idea because you end up buying things for someone that you wouldn't necessarily buy yourself. I don't buy myself a lot of socks. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It's kind of like a stocking filler as well. So Hampers, stocking fillers, they can be kind of similar ish. Put some candles in there. Amazon is such a good place that you could find cheaper alternatives on there, or even just like look on Instagram and stuff, you know, your own little like small businesses that are trying to like make it within this whole current climate that we're happening. That's, you know, like just do your research. You should be able to find a lot of things. My favorite scent is black cherry. It's probably not the most like Christmassy, but it's such a nice scent. Anything vanilla as well, I really like. So I'm not gonna lie to you, some of these present ideas I kind of want them for myself. So if my boyfriend's watching this, I am hinting. Yes, I am hinting. Right, so the next one I have, I've got my own list here. So the next one that I have, okay, I said candles. So like I said, Yankee candles, Jo Malone. Jo Malone's obviously up there in price. I mean, if you want to spend like 60 to 90 pounds on a candle, it is a really nice luxury gift. So if, like I said, you have the budget and that is something that you want to spend your money on, Jo Malone do some really nice ones. They do really nice scents, they do really nice reed diffusers. Skincare is a really nice one. Skincare is one of those ones where it is super expensive, you know. If you do generally spend so much money on your skincare, it can add up, from a cleanser to a moisturizer to, you know, vitamin C. Sometimes it is super nice to get those gifts from someone else because It does add up. It can be quite pricey. You have Elemis. Elemis is a really nice skincare brand, but obviously it is up there in price. My actual personal favorite is The Ordinary. I think The Ordinary is such an affordable skincare brand. It's also a good skincare brand that if maybe you are looking to get into skincare, or you just want to test the waters and, you know, like delve into the skincare world. Like, skincare is so important, especially when you're getting older. I think you kind of realize the importance of skincare. I started doing skincare when I was like 21. I would just say it's such a good gift, even if it's for like your teenage kids, even if it's for your mum, even if it's for your girlfriend or whatever it is. I do think it's such a good like investment. Cult Beauty do have some really good skincare lines on there, so just do a bit of your research. I think it goes without saying these products are really nice to get as a Christmas gift. Any sort of Apple products. So I have Apple Watch, I have AirPods, I have an iPad, a MacBook. I know that the new like MacBook Pros and MacBook Airs have come out with the M1 chip, so if that's within your budget, that's such a nice gift, especially if somebody that you know works from home, self-employed, or does a lot of their work on their laptop, or even somebody who is like me, that is a YouTuber, or anybody that you know that wants to get into being a YouTuber. Those are really good things to have. So that kind of like goes on to my next kind of like point. If you know somebody that wants to get into being a YouTuber or an influencer or whatever it is, I think like a nice vlogger kit would be nice. So for example, I film on my Canon G7X, so that's a really nice present if you know somebody who wants to get into that industry. A nice thing as well, like a tripod, a ring light. They're such good presents, such a good investment. Obviously it can get a bit pricey, so if you can treat someone and you have the budget to treat someone for those sorts of things, that's such a nice present. And it's also like really thoughtful. But also, I don't think you really need a new camera for vlogging now. I think our phones are so good with cameras. I filmed my first YouTube video on my phone, and it's not the best, I must admit. It's not the best. If you really want to get started, you can always use your phone. So the new phones are coming out, that's a good gift. Back to my point of the Apple products. So AirPods. AirPods are such a good one, even if you can't afford the newest one, which I think is like £219. There is another one that's cheaper, but it is still in the £100 range. Apple Watch, if you are into your fitness. Apple products I think is always going to be a really nice investment and a really nice gift, because not everybody can afford Apple products, or not everybody can afford these sorts of like luxury electronics. So it's a nice gift if you can give that to somebody. So the next one is actually quite a really nice gift that I wouldn't mind having myself. I haven't really seen these in gift guides. This one is a heated blanket or a weighted blanket. Weighted blankets are super expensive. If you don't know what a weighted blanket is, it's pretty much like you have different weights of blankets based on how much you weigh as a person. So it's kind of like scientifically proven that anything that's weighted on you when you try to go to sleep helps you get to sleep better. You do like have like anxiety, or you struggle with sleep at night, or like your brain's constantly going round and round in circles, those are really good gifts. Like, I personally want one myself, but weighted blankets can get pricey depending on what sort of brand that you go for. It's okay, but it's still pricey if you don't have the budget. I have a kid, so a lot of my money is going on presents for her. Heated blanket is also one of my personal favourites. I'm not gonna lie to you, I've said in quite a few of my videos, I feel the cold massively since like the whole lockdown situation, and we've spent more time at home. I'm not joking to you, I spend a lot of my time lying on the sofa with a blanket wrapped around me. Us girls like to be comfy and cozy and just like to feel like we're being cuddled, you know? Some people aren't like that, but most girls are. So a heated blanket, a weighted blanket is such a good present. The next one I have, it doesn't necessarily relate to me, but it does relate to a lot of people, and this one is a planner. So I have seen a lot of like the law of attraction planners, or just like a planner in general for the whole year. So that could just be like, what's your goal to set out for today? So I'm gonna just pop up some pictures on the screen of like some really good planners that I have seen, or that planners that people have highly recommended or have high reviews on Amazon, etc. I'm not necessarily the biggest planner, and I know I should be. So if you do think that somebody is quite unorganized, or somebody is super organized and need to plan their life, I think it's such a good present. I have tried to get into like the planner life, but I don't think it's me. I know what I set out to do for that day, but I never plan by hour, because things never ever go to plan for me, considering I am a young mum. I do have a young child, so nothing ever goes to plan. Whatever I plan to set up that day never works. I know what I want to achieve by the end of the day, but I never plan per like hour. But some people are. Some people think that's the the easiest way to get through their day and get everything done. So I do think planners are very good. Depending on what sort of planner that you like, there's some really nice hardback covers. There's some really nice, you know, just like the flimsy ones which are cheaper that you could probably get from like Poundland and stuff. But if you do really want to invest in a super nice planner, then I do suggest actually checking out Amazon. And also there are a lot of small businesses as well that do provide planners as well, so I do think they're super nice. And also as well, I think if you're like me or you're like a lot of people that are starting YouTube, you know, in this horrible time of the year, I do think planners are also really good because it helps with, you know, planning out your video ideas, you know, when you want to upload it, when you want to edit. And I have noticed, although I am not a planner sort of person, I do plan out what videos I want to film, when to film them, when to edit them, and when to get them up. So if that's sort of like what you want to do and you want to like ingrain it into like your everyday life, planners are a super good purchase and a super nice gift. I've written on my list a Pamper Kit. So Pamper Kits can range from pretty much anything. So if you're into like bath salts and bath bombs, anything like that, or you know somebody who is into all of those pamper sessions, like really nice sheet masks, really nice, like, I don't know, like foot creams and hand creams, you know, I know quite a few people that do take great care in skin everywhere, so hands and feet, etc. So a nice Pamper Kit would be really nice. So that could range from anything, bath bombs, bath salts. Really nice thing as well as LED candles for the bath, because I get a bit nervous lighting candles actually when I'm having a bath. So LED candles are really nice because it still sets the mood. You can find a lot of those things on Amazon. It could be affordable, it could be luxury, depending on which one that you want to go for. I know Laura Mercier, they do a really nice like bath honey, and it comes to like little swirl. That's quite expensive, but it's also a really nice luxury brand. I know it's got really high reviews. I've seen it everywhere on YouTube, people raving about it. So if you do want to kind of like pamper your girlfriend or your mum, or you just think they're up for a really good pamper sesh, that's a really nice present as well. These ones are more of like your luxury kind of present, not like massively luxury, but it isn't budget friendly, you know. So one thing that I really want, that I have been like asking my boyfriend to get me for so long, is the Dyson hairdryer. They're not cheap. I think they're like £299, but obviously with Black Friday coming up, and there's been a lot of Black Friday sales in general, I do know that they do have a bit of a discount going on. Also as well, a lot of these sites have like Klarna. I am a Klarna addict. I think it's so beneficial for Christmas and everything. So you can pay in 3 installments, or you can pay 30 days later, depending on what suits you and what's better for you. It's meant to like dry your hair in like half the time a normal hair dryer does, and also prevents a lot of damage. Do you know what, when this first came out, I thought this was really weird because it was Dyson, like a Hoover company, but apparently it's super good, and they're coming out with like more gadgets for the hair, and it is something that I do really want. It is an investment, but I think it'd be such a good investment because we don't really replace our hair dryers like every year or every 6 months. I've had my hairdryer since I was like 15. I'm 25 now. So I've had it for about 10 years, and I do really need a new one. So if my boyfriend is watching this, I want a new hairdryer, preferably the Dyson one. Also as well, another one is a Beauty Works curler. So Beauty Works do really nice hair curlers. Molly May has a really nice one that's out as well. See, us girls love to pamper ourselves. A gel nail kit. Gel nail kits can be quite pricey when you add it up. Also as well, you can get some really nice affordable ones, you know, if the woman in your life that you're buying for is actually really good at their nails and stuff. A gel nail kit is super nice because there's so many like stuff out there. Like you've got the foils to make like the fake nails with gel. You can obviously get like a really nice like gel nail polishes. You can get like the UV lamps. So like the whole kit in general, I think is such a nice gift. There are some on Amazon that you can actually get as a set itself, which can range from like 30 up to like £100, depending on what your budget is as well. Or you can buy these things individually to make a set. When we first went into lockdown, I really wanted to get my nails done, and I really wanted to do them myself. It does add up, it does, but it is such a good investment. It's going to last you for ages, you know, and also in the long run, if you think about it, it's going to save you a lot of money than getting your nails done every month, you know. Okay, so we've got the last few items left. So these are going to be, so this one specifically is for the luxury. This is for people that do have the budget. I personally do not own any of these myself, but these could be anything designer. So depending on what the person that you like is into, it could be like a nice designer card holder, it could be a designer backpack, designer bag, designer jewelry, anything that your heart desires. So you have Chanel, you have Chloe, you have Louis Vuitton, etc. So those are really nice gifts. You don't want to splurge out on £1,000, £2,000 bag. Card holders is a good one because it's not that expensive for it being designer. So card holders can range from, depending on which designer that you go for, can be from like £150 to £200. Yes, it is quite expensive for what it is, but if the person that you're buying for loves designer stuff, or you want to splurge them a bit more but you don't want to go over the top with like these super designer stuff, but you want to get the designer element, a card holder is a really nice thing. And to be honest, I think card holders are really like handy to have. I just like throw my cards in my bag and then they go missing. Ooh, personalized items. I think personalized items is such a nice one. I love anything personalized. It doesn't matter, like it's not that expensive either. You can get nice ones on eBay, you can get nice ones on Amazon, you can also get nice ones from these small businesses that obviously would just charge a bit more because they are a smaller company and they probably make them themselves in batches, but it is a super nice gift to get. So this can range from anything from like personalized phone cases, personalized purses, personalized mugs, personalized keychains, anything. Instead of the name, you can do a picture of you and your girlfriend, picture of her and her children, or picture of you and your mum, and picture of you and your auntie. So these two last ones, these are really nice gift ideas. I don't really remember the price range, but I'm sure I can put it up on the screen for you. The first one that I have is a foot spa, and if you like me, which my boyfriend hates, I like my foot being massaged. A lot of women do. I'm not speaking for all of us because a lot of us also don't, but I do like my foot massaged. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's such a good present. They have nice ones on Amazon. You can check on Google, but Amazon's always the one forward. I know I don't really want to recommend them much because of the climate that we're in, and we should really be supporting these small businesses. I don't know, I need to do my research, but like I said, if you're always stuck with getting things, Amazon is always a good place to go to. But yeah, if you do find any from small businesses or anywhere else, just do your research, have a look into it, look at the reviews. I always look at the reviews for these things. So the next one is an electronic back massager. My boyfriend's mum actually got it for Christmas a few years ago. So basically what it does is you slot your arms in these like little holes, and then it like sits on your shoulders, and it literally feels like fingers, and it like moves, and it like really massages like all up here, and it's such a nice present. Us girls love being massaged, you know. You can not only use it for like your shoulders, you can always, because of these little things that you put your arms in, you can move it to your like lower back, you can move it to the middle of your back. It massages pretty much everything. If you want to get something out of your money that you know that somebody is going to use continuously, that isn't maybe designer, or it isn't something that's materialistic as such, then this is such a good present. Okay, so that's it for the video. I hope you did like some of the suggestions and recommendations that I supplied to you, whether you're a man or a female watching this. I hope it does provide some sort of like insight. Don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss the next video. So the next video is going to be a gift guide for him, so if you do want to see that, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're notified, and yeah, I will see you in my next video. Thank you, bye.